Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogi Monster here. Welcome to WTF Live. It's Thursday night. Hope everybody's having a good week. I got caught up. I've been watching Sawdust Beast. They're doing 2 hours, and I'm just enthralled by it because they're going over their expedition and meet and greet they just had over this past weekend or recently, and man, they got some good evidence. It looks like they had a blast, and I'm really impressed with everything they put together. It's awesome. So, kudos to Sawdust Beast, to Mark and Larry, and everybody that was involved in that. That looks like you guys did a really good thing down there. I'd like to do that. Oh, Murray. Yeah, man, that was weird. Apparently last night I hooked you guys up with a chat room for a little while. I was dicking around with the computer and I'm sitting here like this, and I was trying to get analytics up, and I hit analytics and this screen popped up for the studio, YouTube Studio, and I don't use YouTube Studio usually. I use, StreamYard. So once again, I hit the wrong button, and it took a thumbnail of me sitting there, and then apparently I never hit go live or anything, but whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself last night in that little chat. That was cool. It wasn't intentional. Right on, TFE. Awesome. It was a good chat, Mogs. You're welcome. Completely accident. I had no idea until somebody told me this morning. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Let me get some shout outs here. Cashy, what's up? Murray, Long Island Bigfoot. What's going on, Mike? TFE. Sandra Piper, great to see you. I know I said hi to some of you already, but I will say it again. Hey, Pam. Richard Elmore, what's up, man? Stephanie Perez, hi. Yeah, it did look fun, didn't it? It looks like they had a really good time down in the Land Between the Lakes on with the Sawdust Beast outing. Who else we got here? Sandy Clemens, hi. Ben's here. What's going on, buddy? Let me just blow through here. Professor OJ, what's going on, man? Got that email today. I have to mess with it. I got to figure out how to make that file a little smaller so I can use it where I want to use it. But it's awesome, dude. Mike did my logo, wherever the hell it is, right here. And he did some alterations to it. He put some different glasses on it. And I'm going to get that up. Looks amazing. Thank you again, dude. Awesome. So as you guys know, I mean, it's the same thing every week, every day. If I don't have a guest, you guys want to come on, anybody can come on. monstermogion@gmail.com. Hit me up. I will send you a link. And we'll get this party started. Yeah. I got a call today. Well, I called him after he messaged me from if you've seen Arizona Squatch come on, Kevin Keeney, he comes on and he talks about his buddy Chuck. Well, Chuck is a investigator for the BFRO. Don't laugh. Stop. Come on. Calm down. He's cool. He's not like those guys. As a matter of fact, if you know how those guys think, like those that like Kevin and Chuck and those guys, you've heard their experiences, how it's more kind of woo factor, and I'm not bashing it at all. I think it's pretty fascinating, and they do a lot of they deal with the people up on the rim with they have telepathy that they experience. So Chuck was up camping 3 miles from my house, and he said he got some activity at the state park, and this is where I'm going in a couple weeks, or same river. And his activity was telepathic, and I'm pretty interested in it, you know, because I've thought for the longest time that this area is prime, you know, real estate for these things, or anything, you know. So it was interesting to talk to him, and, you know, tell me about his little experience. That was cool. Yeah, TFE, BFRO. Some of the people are okay, and Chuck is cool. He's really cool. You know, I met him when I went up on the rim and hooked up with Kevin. You know, when you hear their experiences, and it's coming from a BFRO member, that experience isn't what you would normally hear from the BFRO. You know, and it's fascinating. So I can't rule anything out. I don't rule anything out. You know, this is what these guys experience. Take their word for it, you know. And when I was up there, I tried to experience it on my own. No luck. But soon, within the next week, a couple of my friends are coming up. Well, you know, Ryan from Ryan Tremblay. He's got a new podcast, Whisper to a Scream. Check that out. He's going to come up hopefully, and Mark Robbins was a guest a few times on my show. He's going to come up. I have to get in touch with these guys and solidify it. But yeah, there's some pretty cool places to go up here. So I'm looking forward to that. You know, I need to get out. But yeah, I'm so happy to see everybody here. Larry, Audrey, and Jamie. Who else? Mopar, what's up, man? Mopar, I'll be right back. If you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, Wonder Woman. Smashing that thumb. Hit the like button is what she's suggesting. I appreciate that. Big Rob, what's going on, man? Yeah, it's great to see everybody. I had a good day. Uneventful, just chilled. Took a nap. You get old, you know, this shit happens. You got to start taking naps and slowing down a little bit, but it's all good. So how you doing, Kathy? Good to see you in here. And there he is. How about that? Yeah, man. Ryan, we got to cement these. I mean, we talked about it the other night, and we'll do it. Mr. Lee 3PO, what's up, buddy? You're finally awake. Wide awake. No shit. He comes from the UK, and it's always so late when we come on. So he's always like, yeah, I missed it. I'll catch it today. Great to see you in chat, man. Welcome. Crow Creek, here's a question for everybody. I can't chat from tablet, but can on phone. Any suggestions? Well, you guys will have to come up with a solution to that. I thought I lit the wrong end of the cigarette, but I didn't. Yeah, see if you guys can help Tony out. Bell, hi. Great to see you. I'm glad, you know, the mods I have, you guys are fantastic, and thank you for helping me out, you know, and doing what you do. You know, you guys are volunteering to do this, and it's thrilling. You know, I really have to thank everybody that tunes in and watches, and you guys make this channel. You know, I just kind of babble on, but let me get off my phone here. Damn, Sawdust, you guys are still on? That's awesome. Yeah, if I wasn't on, I'd still be watching that show. That was really cool. The videos they have running while they're doing the show of the outing they went on was really cool in the LBL. They found tracks. They're what do you call it? Casting them. Really, really cool. So yeah, Ryan, all I got to do is give Mark a call, and let's cement this. All right, Tony's getting some help. Awesome. Well, Audra, thank you. And Jamie, I left the sawdust to come here. That's great. Don't let them know that. Shh. um, how do you select your bandana? Actually, this is the first time wearing this. I just bought two of them. I bought the white one for Halloween, but I don't like these bandanas. They're polyester or whatever the fuck it is. Hold on. Hold it. Huh. That's interesting, Ryan. Hold on. I'm going to post that. I'm going to put that up. Notice no other wildlife in here. That's cool, man. That's definitely cool. And I definitely, you guys come up here, and in the future, I definitely want to come down there and check out the area down there. I think that would be really cool. I haven't been south of Phoenix, dude. What was I saying? Howdy, Pappy. Hey, Paul. I know I was saying something. I always forget. It's like halfway through a thought and it dies of loneliness. So yeah, guys, if anybody wants to come on tonight, like I said earlier, just email me at monstermogion@gmail.com. I'll send you a link and get you on. I did have somebody lined up, and his medication kicked in. So he's not here. But next time, I'm looking forward to having him on. I was thinking Mike Kirkpatrick's going to come on again, but this time we're going to get him on camera and see his lovely face. So probably we'll set that up for Tuesday. His back is bothering him, or he's in pain, so he took some meds and it kind of knocked him out. So he had to cancel, but that's all right. We all love Mike. I'm looking forward to seeing him. Guy's like a brother. Sandy, I think it's just going to be an outing, a research thing. It's just a handful of people, and it's strictly, I believe, research. It's not a meet and greet thing. But however, now that you bring that up, I'd like to do that. Figure out a way. I mean, I'm in Arizona, and everybody's all over the place. It's like I'd love to have everybody come here, but probably not practical. But I think a meet and greet would be awesome one day. I want to check out, since I'm kind of new to this, I do want to check out some, what do you call it? I know that sounds so corny, but Bigfoot conferences or those types of things. I think it would be a hoot, just to check it out. Hoot as in a good way, not there to make fun of it. The face that launched 1,000 Bigfoot. I don't know. I'm just reading random things in chat. I don't know what the hell that means. So yeah, it's funny. These guys are still going. I thought my volume was turned off. I got to turn those guys off. But yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed or haven't checked out Sawdust Beast, do that. They put on a really good show on Thursday nights. It's early enough, so it's before the portal and this show. So check them out. They do a really good job on their shows. More scientific, and it's enjoyable. I think you guys like it, and they're funny too. When those guys laugh, holy shit, it makes you laugh. That's funny. So if a Sasquatch steps on me or Mogs, does that mean we were Sasquatched? Oh, shit. It's funny, dude. Okay. On its way there, Mike. I always like talking to Mike. Mike's really he's got some good information and he's a good guy. So for you guys who don't know who Mike is, Mike has a channel. He's in chat right now. Long Island Bigfoot. He's got some good stories. All right, what are we doing? Let me double check that, dude. I don't know what just happened. I read it wrong. Sorry about the silence, guys. You guys should be used to that. I think somebody called it awkward silence the other night, which it never is. Usually, we just it gets quiet and everybody's cool with it. There we go. All right, Mike, on its way. So yeah, anybody else wants to come on, join myself and Mike from Long Island Bigfoot? Feel free, man. You got questions you want to ask? It's a good time to get on and get to know some of these people. I thought it was cool, like when Ben got on with what was it, Duke, and he just had a shit ton of questions, and I thought it was friggin' fantastic, And he was all thrilled because he's a fan of Duke, so to be able to do a show with him, that was awesome. Who else? Somebody else did that too. That was cool. But like I said, this show is for you guys. I love putting this on, doing this, and fuck, two days a week I get to hang out with people that I'm friends with, and we have a great time, and I'm allowed to do that, and be able for you guys to do that. This is fucking awesome, So let's just keep doing this as long as we can, man. I'm in no hurry to go anywhere. Everybody's awesome that comes into this channel. The Dave, what's up, man? And you guys in chat, you're phenomenal. I'm sorry if I'm kissing your ass, but you guys, I got to give credit where credit's due, and you guys are awesome. Cryptidville, what's going on, Mark? Who else is here? If I'm missing anybody, let's find out. Bigfoot said, I went to a Bigfoot conference. I was the shortest guy there. Clever. Double check the email. Oh, Mopar, you subscribed. Right on, brother. Thank you. Mike, did you get that email all right? It's usually doesn't take that long to pop up. I just want to make sure that you got it the first time, because sometimes it doesn't work out that way. For some reason, I'll send an email out and they don't get it. It's weird. The Moguls are the best group of people. I think that's so cute. Sandy came up with that recently. She called everybody Moguls. And then when I first saw it, I was like, Harry Potter? Oh, wait, no, there's a Muggles. Yeah. It's clever. I love it. Oh, right on, dude. You going squatching tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow's my Monday, so it's back to work. But, got to pay the bill somehow. Mr. Lee 3PO says Bigfoot is hibernating now. No. I don't think they hibernate, buddy. So what do you think, Big Rob? Moguls? That's pretty cool, right? I'm just seeing if Mike responded back or... Pappy says Moguis for you short people. Mongolians. I think an N would get thrown in there too much, and we'll all be Mongolians. And somebody already took that name. It is clever, though. Stephanie Perez, proud to be a mogul. You guys are amazing. That's what I wanted to tell you guys. Fuck, I forgot all about it. So, I ordered some bandanas. Few. I ordered like 100 bandanas. I should be getting them Wednesday. I'm gonna go find a printer, a local printer, and see what they're gonna cost or what I can put on it. Either I'm gonna put the logo on it or I'm gonna put something along the edge. I don't know, but yeah, I picked up. I ordered a bunch of bandanas, and we'll figure it out. If I give them away, I don't care. But I don't. We'll see. 12 different colors, not just red and black or white. So yeah, I got a shit ton of bandanas coming. Like I said, if I can get these printed up somehow, we'll do giveaways or depending on how much the printing goes. I mean, and what shipping would cost to send one bandana, because I think I can stick one in a friggin' envelope, just a small envelope. Yeah, but I don't play guitar, dude. Dude, you do printing? Or let me know, because, dude, everybody's got their merch, and it's so fucking expensive. Sorry, guys. To any of you, if there's any, but you look like Ace Frehley. Oh, right on. Any creators out there that use Teespring and everything, I'm not bashing them. It's just expensive. If I'm gonna sell anything, I'm gonna try to do it as cheaply as possible for you guys. I'm not here to make money on this shit. So, you guys support me, I support you. That's all there is to it. I stand behind you guys 100%. Any ideas on your tattoo yet, Mogs? Not yet, dude. Not yet. I have to get to Chicago to do it. So, all right. Mike's popping in backstage, so we're gonna bring him on. I got to dig out my headphones, where the hell they are. So yeah, I'm looking forward to. I got these bandanas coming in, and we'll see what we can do. I want to give back. You guys have been giving to me, and you guys are awesome. So anything I can do. Here we go. You ready, Mike? What's up, buddy?
What's up? I'll put my headphones in too. Hang Gotta wax it. Boop, boop. Let's see what we got here. All right. All right. Am I in?
Yeah, man.
Okay, good.
So what's new, man? Right?
Let's see if I could see the chat without messing things up. Oh, did it work?
I don't know. Can you see chat? I can't see if you can see.
Yeah, there we go. I like it better too, because it puts it in front of my face, so I don't have to look at myself.
Oh, there you go. What do you got a phone?
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. So, how's it going? Everything good?
Yeah, man. Everything's going good. I was just telling everybody I just ordered a shit ton of bandanas on Amazon. I'll get those Wednesday, and I'll probably find a printer or figure out, because people want merch, but I'm not going to go through like teas. You laugh, dude, but
no, the way you say it, I know, but that's what it's called now, like merch. Like nobody can say merchandise. Like,
I know.
like
somebody was texting it, and it's just stopped there. I went, okay, yeah, merch sounds good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Feel like I'm back in the army. Like everything's short and an acronym, and
yeah, it's chat speak or text speak or whatever.
Yeah. So wait, it's gonna be bandanas with the logos on it.
Either the logo or I don't know, maybe something along the edge. I don't know, because the way I fold the bandana to wear it like this, the logo would be in a really weird spot. if I wanted a logo right here, if I wanted to go that goofy, or just
it would be cool if because I wear a bandana into the store sometimes, for my mask. So it'd be cool if it folded right there. So like when we walked in, like the Mogs thing would be there.
Yeah. That's true too, man. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
What is this? Let me just scroll back in chat.
I kind of missed what you were saying. You're going to Florida soon?
In the spring, I'm going down to Florida with Carrie Arnold, and there's a bunch of other people that are going. It's an expedition. It's a Bigfoot expedition. They had planned it for this past, when was it? Just before COVID hit. So that was spring, right?
Yeah, I can't remember.
These guys had just left. Like, guys were flying to Florida, other guys were driving in, and they got there, and COVID hit like that. I want to say that day, but it was like everything got closed all of a sudden. So their excursion or expedition got kind of snafu'd. So they bounced around and tried to find a spot. They even went back to the spot where Kerry originally had his what do you call it?
First encounter.
Encounter. That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
But they have a spot in Florida they're going to go to, and I'm going along. I don't know how I'm getting there yet. I think I'm going to drive. I'm probably going to rent a vehicle and drive down there. It's a long ass drive, but I plan to make some stops along the way and see some people in Texas and Louisiana.
That's cool. That's cool.
There's a few stops I want to make in Texas, to the Dallas area and some other places. And I'm just gonna take my sweet ass time.
Yeah.
I want to know when and where I have to be there, and then I'll just give myself a week on either side.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
I'm in a hurry.
I actually had a guy that was coming up. He was a subscriber, but whatever. We started talking more and more, and he was having he was losing his mind. And he's from Alabama. He was just he's like, I need to get away. He's like, whatever. He's like, my dream would be to come squatching with you. I'm like, that's your dream vacation? I'm like, then come on.
Stay in Alabama.
No, but
there's probably more in Alabama.
Yes, they're everywhere, man. But he was like. Yeah, so I was like, come on then, or whatever. So he actually missed his flight, and he ended up driving straight through. Because when he pulled up, to the house, I was like, that's not a rental car. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, that ain't a rental car. I'm like, what the hell is this? He's like, oh, I drove here. I'm like, you serious? Like, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't.
Well, that's
I don't mind driving, but by myself straight through, like that, I was like,
so.
you know,
How did the visit go?
oh, it was great. It couldn't have gone any better for him. I mean,
That's
I
awesome.
yeah, I was like assed out by the end of it, but because like he was like, go 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 go, because it was all new to him. But I was dragging ass by the third day, like.
Yeah, no doubt. Those newbies will wear you out, huh?
It wasn't the first time I had somebody out with me. I had brought somebody out, but it was like the first time I like felt pressure because he came so far. I was like, it's like
Yeah.
you guys better produce.
Yeah, that is like I could understand that little bit of pressure where you're like, damn. But it's great. It's good that it went good.
Yeah, well, we ended up. We ended up in the Pine Barrens one night, and it went to night, and like it sounded like dogmen were coming in. So I'm like, get back on the trail. And as we started walking, like I saw something come up like over this like ridge, and I was like, something's there. And then like I don't know, I was trying to shake it kind of and like not say it again because like I didn't want to make him nervous. I was just trying to get him back towards the car, and like we get on the main trail, and the thing pops up again, and it has these like big saucers for orange eyes, just looking at us like it's a bloop bloop. Like it was up for only like a second, but I don't watch my videos back, so I don't know how clear it came out, but it was nuts. It was nuts.
You don't watch your videos?
Never. No.
That's funny, dude. No, dude, because for the longest time I didn't go back and watch my videos. I just made it. I know what was there, but
yeah.
Now I like if I go to do answer comments and stuff, I'll watch the video. I'll leave it on, and it's just weird watching myself, dude.
Very like if I know something happened, I go back to that spot and like I pull the picture out and I share that picture, but I don't watch back. I don't want to hear myself. Like I just lived it. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
And then I stop and like I'll be sitting home too much and wasting time doing that, going through it, and then I don't, because I go every single day. So like if I take out the time, but I have a lot of good people that help me. So it's like I have that luxury where like a lot of people like want to like go through them and like help me and stuff. So like I have admin on the page and stuff.
Oh yeah, but it's amazing how people love to do that, and it's great. It gives them something to do. You little help.
But because I don't have to do that, I can help other people with their shit. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
sure.
So it works out better for me. Like I love when someone's like, I want to get into this. I'm like, yes. Like there's nothing better for me than to like get in there with them in the beginning and be like, yeah, like and hearing their excitement and stuff. It's like it's so much fun for me. It's so exciting because I remember I wasn't too long ago when I started. You know what I mean? Like it's coming on a year that I'm doing this. So
a lot has happened in a year, huh?
Oh yeah. But I go every day though, so it's like sometimes twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. Like if things are going really well, like I'll I won't like just throw in the towel and go home. So I'll like kind of keep bouncing around the area.
Sure. Well, it's awesome, man. I'm glad that people are wanting to go out squatching with you, coming up from Alabama. That's a fan, and that's cool. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I've been waiting for Megan to come on.
Here we go. Yeah, she's
Question, Mike, could you please take y'all's governor to a gifting tree on your expedition?
They would never talk to me again. They would write me off.
Oh shit.
That's good. Megan, I swear, no matter what, it's always
awesome.
Something funny. It's always something funny.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Sorry, I'm like laid up here, guys. Like it's almost midnight here. So
Yeah, it's funny, the whole daylight savings time thing is kind of weird because for me anyway, because like tonight, normally I would go on at 8 o'clock, but since we don't change the clock, we change time zones. So now I'm going on at 9 o'clock my time. So now I'm on. Last week I was on Pacific time. This week I'm on Mountain time. Yeah,
it's funny. It's crazy, right?
Ryan wants to know what percentage of dogman encounters do you feel are misidentified or misidentified Sasquatch, IG, the Gugly?
Well, a lot, bro. Like, or it's whisper to a screams a guy or a girl.
It's a guy. It's Ryan.
Okay, yeah, all right. So I say bro like a lot. Sorry. So I say it to a lot of females on accident. But yeah, no, I think a lot of it is. A lot of it is. I've been sending a lot of people like there's like a picture you can Google of like seven different variations of dogmen, and a few of them, there's all different types, but a few of them look just like Bigfoot and vice versa. And then there's like other cryptids out there too that like you see them and you're like, oh, it's a Bigfoot because that's what you want to see, but sometimes it's not. And I'm guilty of it too. Like I come and I find out I misidentified something later, but I think a lot of it occurs a lot more than I'd like it to be. But
yeah, I guess if someone's out there who doesn't even know what a dogman is and sees something from a distance, or if they have an idea of Sasquatch, they might go, "Oh, yeah, okay." But
yeah,
that's what it is. I can see the misidentification.
Yeah, I was doing it.
I would be guilty of it if I knew nothing about dogmen, which I didn't.
Yeah.
Until I started coming on YouTube.
Same here.
Oh yeah, I'd be like
same here. I just thought everything was Bigfoot at first. Oh yeah. And then I was like, oh shit, there's more. Like
that's what I was like, dude. It was like I hear all this shit and I'm like, dog man, what the fuck is that? And then I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, man. Let me get this Bigfoot thing wrapped around my head first, and then then we'll one cryptid at a time.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I try to keep it squatchy. Like sometimes I'll like be on something and I'll be like, ah, damn, like it's that thing. Like, and like I just go the other way. Like I don't know. They're called the others or reptilians or whatever, and like I just don't tango with them. Like
Jenny just said, Mike, which cryptid buddy do you feel scared of?
Reptilians, the others, or whatever you want to call them. Okay. Yeah, it's them because I don't know. They're just so they're like a wild card, if you will.
Ben wants to know, how many sightings have you had?
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Shit ton.
A lot, yeah, a lot. I'm very fortunate, I guess. I am very fortunate, and
yeah, man.
For whatever reason, whether it's like a ley line or a hot spot or they're just everywhere, and like some people say like nobody really out here is looking for them, so like I'm getting all the attention, like whatever the case may be. I see them.
Stephanie Perez asks, what the hell is a Gugly?
So a Gugly is popular these days. I don't know, I've never seen one, but they're like 4-foot Sasquatch that are face eaters.
Yeah, they're supposed to be
that's the big top. Yeah. So like apparently like I don't know. There's like different things that do different tactics after they win a battle or after they after they make a kill. Like for instance, like we might skin things, take their fur and wear it as a coat. That's pretty savage. Like they rip faces off. Like why? I don't know. I never met one, but
yeah, I don't think I'd want to either.
So.
Not one of those, anyway.
No.
Who else you got here? Okay, Rill is in chat. Jenny Metz. All right, who's hiding down here? I just saw something, but
I saw that Dave say, what was riding on Gunner's back? I just posted something in the community part.
Oh, and, okay.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know what it was. But I was at this, like, homestead from like 1802. It was built, and like some weird shit was going on that day. It was raining, like it was just crazy there. It always is, and I don't know. I mean, whatever. It was found later. I didn't see it, but he was running around. He wasn't listening. He couldn't even hear me. It seemed like, and he's a service dog. Like I trained him myself. He does. You know, he comes to me when I call him, especially out there. And I was yelling for him, and it was like he couldn't hear me. But like the picture has something on his service dog vest, like almost like holding onto his handle, riding him, like steering him, like he's a horse. Like, and like it looks like a little baby Sasquatch, but I don't know what it is. Like I don't even know. So.
And where is that picture posted?
I put the pics in the community tab on the channel, or you can go on the page. I do stuff on the page. Right now, I'm transferring a lot of stuff from the page over to the community tab on YouTube.
Right on.
Yeah, so you'll see once
YouTube
deems you like eligible, they give you a community tab so you can make posts. So like I just got it like a couple months ago. I don't know why I was so, why I'm, able to now, but like they just finally let me go live now on YouTube. I don't have to use StreamYard. It's supposed to happen at 1,000 subs, and it never did. So now all of a sudden I'm allowed. Like I don't know how they pick and choose.
I don't know, because I accidentally went live last night. No shit, I was doing something and I was trying to figure something out, and the screen popped up and a camera kicked on and it took a thumbnail, and these guys in chat had got a free, they got to hang out in a chat that it produced by me accidentally, and I never clicked like go live or anything, but I guess as a preview, or it put a chat up there, and those guys had fun last night.
when you schedule a chat on StreamYard, when you put it up for like in the future, it makes a thumbnail of the future chat. So even after of the live, so even after you go off live, it'll be sitting there, and like people can type in it and shit. So I don't know. Maybe you put one up for the next live or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, yeah, I think it was since it was it gave me the option. I couldn't do anything on this screen. I was trying to get into analytics, and it brought me to this screen. It said go live now, go live later. And that's the only options I have. I was like, okay, later. And so just to get something to do something on the screen.
Yeah.
And again, I pushed the wrong button, and it put up like, I guess the preview or coming up next, whatever it does, before a show. And people got to hang out. I didn't know about it until this morning. I was like, good for you guys, man.
Yeah, that works out well.
Okay. Mr. Lee 3PO asked, if you were a cryptid, what cryptid would you be?
Oh, the Loch Ness Monster.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Good answer. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I know. That's how I got.
You must like fish.
This was like, that was my like as a kid, I lived like in Florida for a while. Like we had passes to SeaWorld and Disney, and they'd be like, where do you want to go? And I would always say Loch Ness. So like my whole life
right on.
Yeah, I don't know. I always thought I had the answer, like to go find it. Like I knew where I had to sit, where I had to be. I just had to get there. And like that was my whole childhood. And like that's like, where do you want to go family vacation? Loch Ness. So the Bigfoot stuff didn't happen until like it happened, if you know what I mean.
That's crazy, dude. That you were into cryptids ever since you were a kid, and just even though it was one, and later on in life, here you are, looking for cryptids.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but if I could go anywhere right now, that's where I would go.
Are you open to answer questions about your sightings? Ben asked. Ben, do you want to come on and ask some questions, dude? I know you're good at it. Come on, Ben. I'll send you a link, brother.
Bring yourself in here.
Ben's awesome for asking questions. That's fucked up. And Ben just emailed me as I'm about to invite. He goes, I want to ask questions.
Yeah, I know BPT.
All right, Ben. It's on its way. That timing was crazy, dude. He emails me, I want to ask questions right after. I mean, just it was like we met in the middle. That was weird.
Yeah, it's coincidence or not? I'm in the dark. I'm in the dark. Sorry.
I don't know. Professor Orange Juice, I'm not touching that one. I don't know what he was laughing at. He said I just peed a little.
Oh,
I'm looking to see what he laughed at.
He said he's talking to Megan. Megan, ha ha ha. So it's got to be something Megan did.
All right.
Let's see. Oh man, where is it? Bet you it's good. Oh man, all the way back here. Damn it. Oh well, I can't find it.
All right. So yeah, we'll get Ben on as soon as he pops up.
All right.
Just kind of curious if I'm guessing Sawdust Beast is done now. Mark usually pops in. Let's see. Last of the Wilds. Great to see you, man.
Good night, Cryptidville.
Mark, you splitting? Good night, buddy. Thanks for showing up, man.
What's up, Sean?
Linda, hi. I know I think I might have said, I'm not sure. Hi, Sean. I don't know why I'm yelling. They can't hear me all the way over there.
My headphones are blasting out of my drums.
Sorry. That's funny. I do get excited. Not excited, but I talk loud. I project. Oh yeah, when I sing, forget it. I project like a motherfucker. It's weird. Let's see.
Cryptidville says, yeah, I have to get up before the chickens, literally. That's so crazy.
Yeah. He's got to get up and wake up the rooster so he can crow.
So he can crow creek.
Yeah, I think I get up before the chickens too. I'm up at 5 every day. There's Ben. Hold on. Let's bring Ben on.
I'm up before the drill sergeant.
Ben, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Moguls?
Great, man. Welcome back.
What's up, Ben?
I'm stoked to have you on, man. You
hey, Mike, what it do?
Questions.
What it do?
What it do?
That's what I always say when I see him. What it do?
Oh no!
Oh no!
What it do?
Whoa! Where it went?
He'll be back.
Yeah.
He'll be back. I didn't do it, by the way. Wasn't me.
Sound like you just got pulled over. I didn't do it.
Crow for us, Mugs. Who said that? That's all I see is just little. Oh, there it is.
Can you Peter Pan us?
No, she was saying crow as in sing.
Oh, I was watching Hook today. My bad.
Oh yeah.
It's where my mind went. Peter Pan. I got to drink Red Bulls to be on Mog's late night.
Jenny says this is the best show with Mogs, Mike, and Ben. Thanks, Jenny.
Well, Ben better bring his ass back.
Yeah, motherfucker. Where you at?
I forgot we can curse here. It's great.
Yeah.
So that's why I like all my now I like have this option where I could put because I curse and I feel bad and I'm like but now I have the option where I can put like it's not made for kids and like doing like
and that's what I do.
Under 18 can't watch and shit. It just saves my ass because like they slip like they don't even slip. It's just how I talk. I just talk.
Let's try this again. All right,
there he is.
Quit bouncing out of here, dude.
Don't try to look at the chat. That's the worst thing you could do.
Oh, what happened?
Well, we don't know.
Bad connection. Let's see. So Ben, if you got questions, man, ask away.
Do you hear us?
Can you hear us?
I could hear you, Mo.
Can you hear Mike?
Can't hear me?
I'm hearing the old. Oh, okay. Let me close YouTube.
Yeah, because you'll get an echo, dude.
Yeah.
There we go. Got it.
Yeah. You can't have echo. YouTube playing while you're on. It's just a pain in the ass, but
yeah, man, it's all good.
Right.
Cool. So, dude, Mike.
Yes, sir.
What is the first experience you've had with these things?
Well, it was after my tour in Afghanistan in 2011. I was coming into base, and I was with this guy from Queens, New York. So he was, he wasn't familiar with the woods at all, so I was actually driving his car because he was smashed, so he wouldn't have been any help anyway, so we're coming into Fort Benning, which is Georgia, close to the Alabama border or whatever, and I seen something. It was like on all fours, like right by the entrance of the gate, but it was like huge at the shoulders, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, we hit the brakes before the gate. Like, we looked so terribly shady. You know what I mean? Like, and like, just sat there because I was like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? So they ended up coming up to us, the MPs, and they were like, oh. So long story short, they talked me out of it and said it was like a 600, 500-pound boar.
Okay. Didn't
sound right, but I was asking around, and they're like, yeah, they get huge here and blah, blah, blah. And I kind of bit it. So, I was back here after 2011, going through a lot of stuff, PTSD, addiction, all sorts of shit. And I was at the VA all the time. And I would walk, around that area, which is now my main site. And I just walk around, kind of pretend like I was squatching, because I didn't think they were here. And then one day I started seeing stuff like this one guy, Frosted Forest Sasquatch. He was posting roadside structures, and he's in Alabama. And I was like, well, roadside structures, roadside. Like, I'm thinking they gotta be, I'm being sold all the time that you gotta hike three days into the middle of nowhere.
So did you think they were real at this time?
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I just nothing was really lining up for me except for Mike Patterson, Sasquatch Ontario. That was always That was always talking to me, like, for some reason. What he was doing was always talking to me more than anything.
So when you saw the first thing that you saw, did you think that it was real back then?
No, I know I saw something, but I got talked out of it. It wasn't until
I understand.
Yeah, so I actually went live. I actually went live on my first full-blown sighting. It was my first live stream ever, and I had been seeing stuff like, cloaked and half pieces and heads and this and that. And then I was going to sit on this log because I was exhausted. I was in there for a while, and I'm like, I'm just gonna take a break for a minute, smoke a cigarette. I was just very nervous because it was first time I went live, and someone was a couple of people no, don't sit there. There's little ones under there, and I'm like, little ones? What the fuck? What are you talking about? So I go to turn around, and when I go to sit, and so the main guy I see all the time, I call him Bubba. He was standing there, all 10 foot of him. Ship brick house, and full blown, no, flesh and blood, no hiding behind nothing, 10 yards away. And I dropped to the floor, shaking, shaking, screaming, no, crying uncontrollably, flipping up. But I'm holding, I remember I'm filming, I hold it up at him, and my body and everything and reacted in fight or flight. I didn't do either. I fell to the ground, and that was my flight, was to fall and curl in a ball and
wow.
and that's just how I reacted. And
that's not even one of your, your base instincts. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say it's not fight or flight.
Yeah.
And there was no preparing me for that, none. And even still, I get startled when anything goes, bump in the woods because I know what could be there.
Sure.
And so it's always that, even though that sighting was so long ago, it's like a year ago, it's still so that one is always it's like the first one, it's always so fresh in my mind. So what
did it look like, man?
He was all black. He has this gray. Like, he has this distinguished mark around his face. It's like a chin strap on a person. That's how I describe it. So it's like a great chin
player.
Yeah, but it comes all the way around. It's like this far, and it's all the way around the circle. It's a chin strap that goes all the way around, and it's all gray, but the rest of them is all black. And he has like a black leathery face. And but that's how I could tell him apart from other ones, is that distinct thing that goes around here.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like an inch thick all the way around. It's not like a little chin strap we have, but he's huge. He's a behemoth. I call it, I say shit brick house because there's no other real way to describe it. Like,
Ben, are you? Bell's asking.
I'm in a swing. I'm on a swing.
I think someone's getting motion sickness, dude.
Oh, really? I'll go sit somewhere else.
I move so much, and I'm so antsy all the time that I didn't even notice.
I didn't notice until just it was mentioned, and I was like, "Oh yeah, he is kind of moving back and forth."
Yeah, I'm on a swing back here on the bayou.
Right on.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
No, dude, for real. There's the bayou right here.
I'll tell you what, brother.
I'm sitting on the bayou.
Come spring, I'm going to be stopping by.
Come on, man.
You told me about your mother's cooking, so I'm in.
Man, you welcome. My mom's a real Cajun cook.
Yeah,
my mom is a real Cajun cook. Absolutely. Welcome to come, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to stop in Texas and Louisiana and wherever else along the way. But yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man.
Check this out. Let's see. Any other questions here? Got to scroll back.
So, Mike, you've seen different entities, all kind of different entities.
Yeah. I didn't really know what was going on. I've had a lot of help from some old heads that have been. They're not really, public, but they've been around forever, and they've helped me so much understand what's going on. And I'd be so lost without these guys helping me, like so lost. And there was a lot of confusion for me at first, so I kind of took a step back on a lot of like the bigger picture things, like as far as like what they are and like where'd they come from, and all that kind of stuff, the big questions. I just really got back focused into just stepping out and just saying, hey, here I am. What do you want to give me today, if anything? Like, here's a gift. Here's, I'm here for you guys. I'm not here to sightsee. I'm not here to see the autumn leaves. I'm not here to see birds. Like, I'm here for you guys. Like,
okay.
So, I kind of.
Did that really? I'm sorry, man.
No, go ahead.
Did that ever? I mean, was it at first towards the Bigfoots, or have you seen them? Or have you ever seen other things before that?
I might have been, but I was focused, and I'm always focused on the Sasquatch. Like, I try to keep it squatchy always. So, if I see them, I really just kind of go the other way, like, or I just take the, if I realize it's something, I just kind of take the camera off of it. I try to just keep the interaction with the Bigfoot because it's a whole different, they're a whole different thing for me than the other stuff. You know what I mean? So like I had some issues with, I upset dogmen apparently, and I had to get some serious.
Did you really?
Yeah, I had to get some serious help to get back right, because they were coming here and they were not. To say they were not happy would be an understatement.
Wow.
Yeah.
So being from the bayou, Ryan wants to know: have you ever seen the Rougarou? or any experience with the
What
Rougarou
we've
bin?
heard, no, I haven't seen anything, but we have heard right across the bayou from where I am. We've heard the siren howl type thing. You know, it sounds just like a siren. And we thought that the next like property over might have had a fire truck or something over there. We didn't know, you know, because I'd never heard the siren howl before. But yeah, and we heard it throughout the night further, and we heard things answering it, and you know, and we definitely heard that, and it was really loud.
Tom Paul Cajun wants to know what bayou are you on?
I'm on the Vacherie Canal, right off Lake des Allemands.
There you go. Hey, Ramona, good to see you.
You ever watch that show where they catch the alligators and stuff?
Oh man,
I was just watching.
Come out here. If I would shine a light right now, I could see probably about. Well, it's getting colder, but in the summertime, I'd probably see about 100-something alligators right here.
Yeah, I bet. That's cool.
Yeah, dude.
It's cool.
Damn.
I enjoy living over here.
Yeah, I bet.
Wouldn't catch me swimming.
Well, when I lived in Florida, it was like that. They were all over the place.
Yeah,
man. I just go ahead.
I was just gonna say those dudes from the alligator show. They don't live but maybe 40 miles away from here. You know.
I just watched them the other night or last night maybe. I watched some videos where they were actually in Florida catching gators, and the one guy, there was rumors that there's a Nile crocodile running loose down there, so they were looking for that.
Yeah, listen, I saw that one too.
Yeah,
listen, they do that. There's a lot of that crap here. Like people buy, you know, some people around here got money, like so they buy stupid pets that they can't keep. So like you know, we find like piranhas in lakes and like alligators in lakes and stuff, and like they just dump them. Like they don't want to like call anybody and rat themselves out, so they just dump them. Either they die in the winter because they can't make it here, which is sad, but it's true. Like it sucks like to see a bunch of alligators like in a lake like floating, but you know it's either that or you know I'd rather see that though than have them hurt a little kid or something.
Yeah, you're right, man. But with the Everglades, when they let all of those boa constrictors and stuff go,
right,
man, it's just not get cold over there.
There's like over 100,000 pythons in the Everglades. Yeah, that was one of the things they said on that show, and that's crazy,
dude.
You know, one of the guys just walks out into the weeds and picks one up. You know, a small. It was probably only a month old, 2 months old. And they were out hunting the snakes.
Yeah, they've been finding all sorts of snakes out there.
Oh, plus the tegus, the tegu lizard down there.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's another vicious one.
Yeah,
I've dealt with them in pet stores. I used when I was a kid. I worked pet stores all the time. So
yeah, I dealt
Nile monitors.
I had a Nile monitor for a while, and let me tell you, man,
I bet your arms were friggin' scabbed all the time.
Mark, she wasn't even big, man, but she was like the size of my forearm. And I took her out one time. She bit onto like my middle finger, and then she dug all her nails in the side of my hand, and then she was whipping me with her tail. Like she had me beat on 3 levels. I mean, and her body was only the size of my forearm. She was like, I mean, and she had me locked on. My whole arm was like disabled.
How big was it?
And she was only like, I don't know, a foot long, not even. Like she was still young.
Wow.
Yeah, they're strong, man. Like they're a Komodo dragon, but not. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sort of.
They're a little less. They're a little less tough.
Lizard is a Komodo dragon.
Well, a monitor is a Nile monitor, or you know, they're all monitors, I think.
Yeah.
They have some crazy claws. I used to deal with. I had a ball python for a while as a pet.
No reptile pets for me.
I don't like snakes. I got like a couple of milk snakes, and that was enough for me.
Mm-mm.
So Stephanie says Ben lives where the frogs are bigger than my dog.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very possible.
That's something I'd like to try is gigging. Frog gigging.
Man, that's fun. That's fun. We did that all growing up, man.
Yeah, I was into crabbing and fishing, growing up
Yeah.
on a Jersey shore, so I was never home during the summer. I was crabbing or fishing.
Yep.
Speaking of monitor lizards and your Nile monitor, what experiences did you have with reptilians?
Me?
Yeah, you,
It's
man.
not me.
Oh, too much. Too
You
much.
care to elaborate a little bit?
I'm still learning about them, so I don't really, I don't really know. Like, they're not my main topic. I only know what I'm told about them because I just try to stay clear.
Okay.
But like, I think a lot of times the smell of Bigfoot is misidentified with them because I don't smell any.
Really?
Well, this is my opinion. I don't smell when I'm with Bigfoot. I never smell anything. When they're around, it stinks like sulfur. And that. So I found that it's them that stinks. So
snakes do that, right?
I heard gators smell too.
Yeah.
Well, gators have a sort of an infrasound to where they if you watch a video, they can make
the water dance.
Absolutely, absolutely right, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, but snakes really will give off like poison water moccasins. They will
I heard
give
they
off
smell
a
like
musk
cucumbers
odor.
or something. Some weird smell.
No,
I heard some weird smell.
Yeah, it smells. It's nasty, bro. It's a nasty smell.
They're almost like paranormal. Like they poke and pull hair. Like if you have like a female out with you and like it's almost like being with paranormal, if you will, like a paranormal entity. It's like they kind of act like that. Like it's weird. It's really weird, but they're very uncomfortable. But I just hope that they don't interfere. That's all I could do.
The lizard people?
Yeah.
Okay, where do you think they come from?
Here.
You think there might be aliens?
Underground?
Yeah, I think they're here. Like, yeah, they have tunnel systems and all that shit. Like, if you look up like all the tunnel systems out here, like they go through the whole states. Like they even have them in the side of the dam. They found them in the side of Mount Rushmore. You know what I mean? Like
Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, there's like there's shits everywhere. It's just very hidden.
Yeah, everything is very hidden, man.
So yeah.
So Ben, real wants to know, or Mr. Ben, do you have a wild boar problem down there?
Oh yes, yes.
I bet.
But they're more prevalent in where you see. This is not pine country. This is cypress country.
Come here.
So everything's swamps over here. Where it gets to harder land, that's where the wild boar problem is worse. But
Kathy
I know
Thompson. Hold on, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, no problem, man.
Go ahead, finish. I'll ask the question because I'm not sure what the question was.
Okay, well, I have a partner that shot a 300-pound boar. 2 or 3 minutes from here.
It's a big boar.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Kathy Thompson has a question. Are they in Minnesota? I'm just not sure what they are that she's referring to. I don't know if it's the reptilians.
Everything's there. Everything's everywhere. Everything's everywhere.
That's a cop out. No, I'm kidding.
It's very.
I mean, I don't really think it's a cop out because
I was kidding.
There's
shit everywhere. It was just
man.
No, I believe it. I was just busting balls.
Yeah,
well,
man.
You figure the reptilians they like the rocks and they like water. You know what I mean? They different types need that to hang out.
Happy Two Bears is great. Now we worrying about the
sleeve stack.
Dude.
Yeah. Is that from the land of the lost?
It is, man.
Is that what that is? Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Sleeve stack.
What about that show? What's the little baby? Not the mama. What the hell was that? The dinosaurs or something? Not the mama. You
Yeah,
hit the
what was
dad
it
with the
called?
frying pan.
Earl Sinclair was the father's name. What the hell was in what?
Oh,
It's
here
like
go my swing again.
dinosaurs or something. I don't know.
It was something like that. That was funny.
Yeah, it was.
Not the mama.
Yeah, there you go. That was good.
So, would you see a reptilian in the same way, like you would would you stumble upon one, or
No, the difference is like they have black eyes all the time, like all the
Okay.
time. You know, like a Bigfoot, like even has a little bit of eye shine in the daytime. Like you can make out their eye. Yeah, you can make out their eye color always. Like I'm told it's like an extra gland they have or something. But like like most animals have like a eye shine at night because they have an extra reflective lens that we don't have, which makes light bounce back. But I'm told they have a gland there. I mean, I don't know how people find this shit out.
Really, man? Yeah,
You
you're
know,
right.
like I don't know. I don't. But like this is what I'm told. They have an extra gland here, like under their eyes, that like makes their eye color pop, kind of like in the daytime even. So because I see it, like I could tell the difference from when I see their eyes, like because you see something all black and you're like, oh cool, like what is that? And like, oh, it's nice and jet black and like it doesn't look too furry. Like I literally I've had so many misidentifications that I'd like to tell you the guy who helps me, because like you'd be like, oh wow, okay, like I get that, I respect that, but he's behind the scenes mostly. Like he doesn't want to be. He's gonna put together a He's gonna put together a documentary that's gonna explain everything.
Okay. So, do you run into Dog Man? You've seen Dog Man, right?
Yeah.
You run into them the same places that you've seen Bigfoots and reptilians?
Wait, say it again.
Do you run into all of the three cryptids in the same places?
Yeah. Sometimes, like I call it common areas. Like if you hear me say like, "Oh, we're in a common area," like I'll try and I'm not, I don't like. I try to keep it squatchy. So like I don't really call them out. But like if you hear me like, all right, like we're in a common area, that's what I mean by that. So like I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna go try and find so I'll go and walk towards like a Bigfoot structure or something. Like try to get back into their, it's almost like us, like, oh, we all have separate houses, we all have our areas, we hang out all the time, but then like you got to go to the store, you know what I mean, like, and like you might see somebody you don't mess with there, but you're in the same spot, like, so I don't know like if I would say they hang out together, but they're around each other,
so why is that you try to keep it squatchy?
I don't know enough about them. I don't know enough about them, and like I have a connection with them already, so like I don't know, I don't know why I don't have an interest in it, to be honest with you. More like I learned enough to know about it, but it's not like my primary goal, if you will, if that makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
I don't have anything against them, like I know people who study just dogmen. Cool. That's for you. And like I go to them, like when I have my problem, like I went to this guy and he helped me so much, like to learn like how to make amends with them. Like I would have never known. Like I would have known that like catnip was and corn and things in threes and gifts and stuff was gonna help me get back good with them. But like
with Dogman?
Yeah, and sure as shit, like it worked. Like
it sounds like
it
I
worked.
can see that.
Yeah. Yeah, catnip. Yeah, I went out there and I gave him all that. Like, he gave me a bunch of stuff to do, but he's like, corn's in season there, whatever. So you could probably get that and whatever. So I did a few things, and it seemed to make things go a lot smoother.
Why would a dog man want corn?
No idea. That's what I'm saying. I don't know shit about shit. Like,
I make corn dogs.
I mean, don't they have giant teeth?
Wow.
Or is that just wrong? I've never seen one.
No, I'm not saying they don't. I've never seen one flaring its teeth at me. Like I've seen a Bigfoot's teeth, but like, I don't know. Like I mean, there's so many different things out there that it gets really hard to say. Like I don't put anything in a box because I can't. You know what I mean? You just can't. Like just how you can't really. judge people. Like that's why I don't like to say like, oh, Bigfoot are like this, like Bigfoot are like that, because this
Yeah.
how the I can curse here. How the fuck do I know? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but that's exactly what,
I'll only
yeah.
say I know for myself. I know from my experience. I know from this area. This is how it happened. I know from that one. Like I can't just across the board because that guy did this. That's how it is. No, you know,
Yeah.
no. It
Yeah.
can't.
We
It
have different
can't.
personalities.
Yeah.
Understandable.
And even
Understandable.
and even if you're a person that just doesn't believe in the woo and everything, and just believes that there's some kind of great ape or gigantopithecus or whatever, chimpanzees have a personality. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so you know, even if we're just going back to square one like that, like they even have personality. So why wouldn't this, you know, superior ape, if that's where you go with it, have a personality? You know,
Right.
a like and a dislike and all that goodness. So
Oh, sure. No, they're individuals. Absolutely.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
There are
yeah.
good ones, bad ones, good moods, bad days, good days. You know, you're gonna get everything
Yeah.
with this, with those. You know, with all of them. You know, my
Yeah.
dog gets pissed off for no reason. You know what I'm saying? No, it's just, you know, you don't know what's wrong. I don't. Maybe she just doesn't feel good and she's just in a bad mood. I don't know.
It's
But
true, man. Yeah.
everything's got, you know, emotion. I believe.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
ain't lying.
So, Mike, you've ever seen any UFOs?
I got I got like stuff going on. Like, I mean, I've seen grays. Like, you know, like
Wow.
I
Okay.
have one picture of it. But like I used to think I saw them all the time. But you know, going back to these times, like I've seen like the orbs and stuff over the head. Like, so they
Hmm.
reroute the planes near my house, like the flight path when there's too much traffic or bad weather.
Hmm.
It's not the normal flight plan. So when all the planes come that way, which is like maybe once or twice a month usually, you know, it happens more in winter, but you know, because they have to slow down the traffic because of the bad weather. They I see the orange orbs like over, you know, orange orbs over Long Island is like a common thing. Like it's
Really?
I'm not like the first person by any means to see this shit. So
So,
Yeah.
sounds like a
Yeah.
sitcom.
How
yeah,
big of an
yeah.
orb?
Orange lights over Long Island.
I'm saying orange
Sounds
orbs. Just I say
word.
orange orbs because like that's just what it's called like already. But they're not orbs. They're huge. I guess they're
Like
UFOs. But I can't
vehicles
see.
and stuff.
Yeah, I just can't see it. Like I can't see that far, so I don't know. You
So
know.
you said you've seen grays, huh?
Yeah, and see, here's the thing. Like I seen them, but I didn't know I saw them. Like I go back and then I go in the picture and I'm like, oh wow, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
like I can't really make out what it is exactly, and then like later in the photo, it's like clear as day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. You think there's any relation?
Linda says, hell, even goldfish have a personality.
Yeah, yeah. They got a good memory too. I think it's like 3 seconds longer than me.
Yeah, but
Like
a goldfish will actually eat itself to death.
yeah, you know, but they, you know, by the time they swim to one side of the tank, they lose their memory. So that's kind of like me. By the time I walk to the fridge, I forget what I was getting.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you, man.
What am I
Yeah.
here?
What am
Why
I
am
doing
I?
in the kitchen? It happens to
Die.
me all the time, dude. Lately, I got to get back to doing like Sudoku puzzles and crossword puzzles. I have to start, you know, I used to do them all the time. I stopped doing it. And I'm like, my short-term memory sucks.
Yeah, I think men all suffer from CRS.
Can't remember
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. I have that. I have that. Yeah.
Yeah, we all suffer from that.
Yep.
Just
So
remember
Mike.
just remember those wedding anniversaries, guys. That's all you get, and birthdays.
Really.
I don't even know when I was born. I always forget. People, your birthday's coming. Yeah, is it?
Well,
Yeah.
Well, let me know when it gets here.
Hey, mine was 2 days ago, Mo.
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday, brother.
Thanks, man.
That's awesome. Yeah, mine's in a
Yeah.
couple weeks.
I'm big 44 right now.
Right on.
Not
Big
bad.
44.
That's not that big.
Yeah, not too bad. I don't care about it.
Nah, I'll be a big 37 in February.
Yeah, man, you're not gonna catch up to me, but you getting there.
I'll just be a day older.
Yeah,
there you
you're
go.
right. You're right about that. Hey, so have you, Mike? Have all your encounters been like I wouldn't say benevolent, or would you say they benevolent, or medium, or have some been malevolent?
Both. So like both. Like they've done like shit that's like straight. Puts what's that guy? Michael Carbonaro. Like they make the shit he does. They make him look like like a joke. Like
Mm,
they can make shit go poof and make things disappear and all sorts of shit, including themselves. So,
the Bigfoot?
yeah, I mean, like people call it cloaking. Some people say it's
Yeah.
portals. Some people say that there's a veil and it's like an old parallel universe. And however you chalk it up, they can go poof. Where are you? Like what I
So
mean?
you're
So
seeing
like,
that?
yeah, yeah. There's a whole bunch of shit that I can't. People call it the woo. Like I don't give a shit. Woo woo. Like
Yeah,
woo. Like
man. I mean,
I'm all about it because I can't say it didn't happen. Like some people, but that's where things get iffy now. So I slowed my roll because of the other cryptids, including these reptilians that seem to have these capabilities, like where they can do similar stuff. So now,
so
if they're in the same area, how do I know who's who? You know what I mean? Or who's doing
okay.
what?
So do they have a link? In your opinion?
Oh, it's it's hard. It's hard to say. It's really
Yeah.
hard to say. It's really hard to say. But that's going back to, at one point I was like, I heard the Nephilim theory, and I was like, oh hell yeah, that's got to be it. And then like other
Yeah.
stuff, and then like other things occur, and then like I'm like, oh, that sounds right, and then like something else, and I'm like, all right, just forget all of this, like forget it, like
Yeah, because there's too many possibilities. You
yeah,
keep changing your mind, and
Yeah.
when every time a new possibility is presented, you're like, oh wait, that sounds even better than the last one.
Yeah, man. There are a lot of theories about this.
Fuck yeah.
I just really love where it goes, like every day, like anytime I go out, like whether I get any action or I don't, whether I'm like, oh look what something's cool, and I get up there and it's a stump, like I don't give a shit, like I'm having a good time with it, you know what I mean? Like
Jenny wants to know, Mike, have you been probed by the Greys? Oh shit.
The Greys, the Blues, the Greens.
Oh, I wasn't laughing.
I got probed by the Greens because I was in the army.
Oh, I got you. Hey, how many different things that are not supposed to exist have you seen for real?
Oh man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It gets weird. Like honestly, like it gets really weird sometimes. Sometimes I see shit and I'm like in pictures and I'm like, what even is that? You know what I mean? Like, what even is that? There's no category. It doesn't go into categories. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so like, I have to go back to like Greek mythology and shit. Like
what?
Megan strikes again.
Uh-oh.
Ben, have you ever seen a Rougarou make sweet love to Gray Alien while listening to James Brown's Sex Machine?
No.
Megan.
Nah, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I have not.
Never fails.
Mike, have you ever experienced time loss?
Yeah.
Really?
It's a bad drunk.
Yeah, I don't drink and I don't drink anymore.
I've lost time.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like I've gotten somewhere like that. You know what I mean? Like I've been walking and like I ended up like at the beginning, like in what seemed like a second, where I started, and like how did that happen? I don't know. I sleep, but like at night I sleepwalk and I end up in different places and like I don't know, but like I don't know if I can chalk that up to anything, like that. It might just be me sleepwalking and not knowing where I'm going.
Sure.
Do you think that you're a contactee?
Yeah, I feel like I'm like chosen. Yeah, like they
All
pick
right.
almost like almost
They
like how
do.
you have like how like you everyone has like a God-given talent, like a God-given gift.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's almost like that. I think like they pick somebody and they give them a certain message, or certain like almost like a position, like they give them certain things to set them up to be a certain way. Like, so I kind of feel like I was picked to be like an ambassador between peoples.
Right on.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
like a connector piece, if you will.
Yeah. Well, man.
So
Yeah.
I don't. That's just how that's what I feel. So that's what I go with.
Just a yes or no question. Do you have RH negative blood type?
No,
Okay. All right.
not
Okay.
that. No, I don't know. I forget
Okay.
what it is. I forget what I have, but it's
Yeah,
not that.
it's not important. I just wanted to know about the RH part.
Actually, here I have my dog tags on. I'll tell you right now.
Negative.
I'm A positive.
Figured I'd try. I don't even know what friggin' blood type I am.
I probably
Yeah,
just said.
I don't know either.
I probably just said that because they asked me.
Yeah, so damn. So you have a very lively encounter hood, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it can happen to anybody at any time, man. Like, it really can. You know, it really
I don't
can.
think it happens to everybody as much as you.
It's positive. No, I don't know. I'm very happy with it. Like, I don't think. I don't know if it's gonna go on this way forever, but you know, like basically, like I got a vision once a while back, and it was with the main Bigfoot Bubba, and he basically showed me and him like walking down Main Street somewhere, and me and him were holding hands, and there was nobody in the street, no cars, and then like it was almost like a parade, like everyone was standing on the side, like watching, like jaws dropped, kind of just looking, and like we were basically like unveiling like like it basically came out, like they were coming out, and we were basically like showing how long we've been like hanging out together, basically by like walking hand in hand. And and I was older, and I don't know how much older, but I had gray hair, and like like I still had like a short haircut, but I was like, it was like gray in it and stuff. So like, I always say like it could be anywhere from like 5 years from now or like 20, like I don't know. But
Wow.
I was in better shape than I am now, so I was happy about that.
Ryan Post. Rumor has it that Moguls once saw a werewolf in Trader Vic's with a Chinese menu in his hand.
Trader Vic's?
And his hair was perfect.
Is that like Trader Joe's?
It's a Warren Zevon song.
Yeah.
Oh.
Werewolf at London.
Yeah. My bad.
And the next line was and his hair was perfect. Let's see.
Man. Wow. I would love to have experiences like, well, I don't know if I would or if I wouldn't.
So Linda says that she is RH negative. Why do you ask about the RH negative, Ben?
Oh, cool.
Well, very because cool. The RH factor comes from rhesus monkeys that we all have in our blood, except for a few people. But the RH negative people tend to get abducted by aliens much more.
Yeah.
And that's why I asked.
See, Linda, now you have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
No, but I mean, it doesn't just happen.
I've heard that about the
It doesn't happen like just randomly. This is a generational thing, and this will happen from when you were a small child to until you are out of until you with a woman, it would be until menopause.
Yeah. If you hear some owls outside, just get ready. They usually for abduction, they usually send an owl first.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a very common thing.
Wow.
You hear
I just heard an owl. I just heard one.
Just now,
I'm in a swamp.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in a swamp. Yeah. But no, dude, it's a generational thing. What I really believe, I mean, I'm not a pro. I'm not an expert on any of this stuff, but from everything I've read, Yeah, you're right. Everything I've
Nobody is.
read, it's it's intergenerational. It is, it goes from birth until sexual maturity, and then after, that it's over. Really.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be some kind of hybrid thing, man. I don't know. I don't have a clue.
I know what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go and start like hanging out in like ufology chats and stuff for a little bit just to see just to see what the hell was going on. But
What do you
you know,
think's going on? Nothing.
no, I mean I just wanted to see if there was anything to it, like when I was seeing the grazing of the Bigfoots. But I mean, there's really no answers for it. You know, there's
Yeah.
there's nothing I need in it anyway. You know.
Yeah. Man, I think that all these creatures are some kind of beings from different planets, really, or maybe different dimensions. I don't know. But I think that's why they don't have evidence right now. I
Yeah,
think
a lot of people think we're the experiment, like we're not from here, you know, like we're just.
yeah, that's very possible.
I mean, I always,
Very possible.
the best argument is really like our kids. Like, why do our babies come out? Like, our babies are the only babies that come out of every animal and thing like that are like helpless for so long. Like,
yeah, it does take a while for a human child to mature where it's not helpless.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I mean, I got like a 7-week-old and he can't do anything.
Yeah.
He can't do anything.
Man, next thing you know, he's gonna be 13 years old. I'm telling you. Man, that just happened to me.
One of my other boy, he's gonna turn 5 in December, so excited about that.
Huh?
Yeah. And then together, me and my wife, we got 2 more, 7 and 8, or 6 and 7. I don't even know.
Yeah.
They get big fast.
Oh yeah.
Get now.
Smoking Joe, you're very welcome, brother. Mogan Monster, you are legit. Thank you for giving the Sasquatch community a place to vent. We appreciate you. My pleasure.
True that.
Yeah, my pleasure. I'm glad people show up, man.
I agree with that.
It's only more people are only gonna come, bro. I'm telling you. More people are only gonna come.
It's popping, man. It's just things are kicking off, and it's awesome. I'm thrilled.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. That is really great.
We got 71 in chat right now.
We need more stuff. We need more places like this where people could just beat them themselves. Like,
well, that's the way, that's why I did this, and just saying, sure, you want to curse, feel free, we're adults, come hang out and kick back. And, people come on here that don't normally do interviews, and it's great because they're comfortable.
No.
Yeah.
Really? I could never see myself ever going on YouTube for any reason, I'll tell a story maybe, but I wouldn't,
Yeah, it's awkward sometimes, man. I've done a couple. I've done a couple of, like, I don't know, I guess you would call them interviews, and they're just it's hard. It's hard.
I don't write questions down. I don't, because the way it is right now, and I think it's cool, is you don't know what's going to happen, who's going to pop in.
Yeah, that's why I never prepare for anything, like kind of like this. Like I don't care.
It's not being lazy, and people. I've had people make suggestions. Oh, have questions ready, and rightly so. I mean, because if I get the same guest on multiple times, I'd like to start off. Hey, last time you were here, we talked about this.
But I mean, the way you do it is fine, man. You don't have to, there's enough of, the regular shit already. Like there's like a cookie cutter channel, like for this podcast.
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
Yeah,
I don't make cookies.
Yeah, being the wild part is your, that's your like, your trademark, man. Like being a wild card channel, like just bringing on whoever.
Bandana.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
man, we just hear bullshitting,
But that's it. But everybody's bullshitting and chatting, doing their own thing. But I keep chat involved. That's what I'm here. It's for these guys. I want to meet these guys. I want to hear their stories. just want to meet everybody. You know, we've been hanging out for over a year in different chats, and finally, I'm in a position where I can meet these. You know,
I love
people
it. Like I
I've
try
been
to
hanging out with.
I try to sit back now because I've been on a couple times. So I try to sit back, but like tonight really nobody stepped up. So I was like,
yeah, no, man. You know, I do like to get different people on, newer people.
Sure,
but everybody's welcome, dude. You guys know you're welcome.
Well, you have my email, so if you ever, you don't even have to ask me. Like if I'm there and you could just shoot it over. I don't care.
Right on.
Yeah, I don't care.
Let's see. Wonder Woman says, someday I want to interview Ben. Right on, Kathy.
Okay, no problem.
Nice. That's what's up.
Yeah.
No problem.
That's that. I dig that.
Just let me know.
You just said you wouldn't. Now you're doing it. Good man. Look at you. You're growing already.
Yeah, I like Moguls channel though, man.
Duke says doing something different than
Absolutely.
everyone else usually succeeds.
Yep.
Yeah. This is
man. I like Moguls channel for sure.
Yeah. To me, it's a success already, bro. Like.
Oh,
yeah,
right on,
me too.
Thank you guys so much.
For real.
I was talking to my buddy Mike Kirkpatrick, I should say, today. He was going to come on tonight, but he's in some pain, took some meds, and just,
yeah.
He was out, so he couldn't make it. But we talked for a while today, and he made me realize some things, that from the perspective of someone in chat looking at it differently. I see it from the mod
moderator,
the mod / host, but
yeah,
he I don't want to say he blew smoke up my ass, but he flattered the shit out of me that it embarrassed me.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, you're a light, and everybody's like a moth that's attracted to you. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, but the things he said, and I was just, I don't know, taken back. I was flattered and
very humbling. Yeah. That's cool.
Man, you got a good welcoming personality. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Sean, thank you.
Yeah. And to let somebody like me on here who I have nothing to contribute, I can ask questions, but that's it. I mean, I appreciate that, man.
No, brother, but you come up with great questions because you have good questions. You want to know, and
I do.
If I can hook you up with someone that can give you answers, more power, more power to you. Let's see.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of answers, but if you ever want to talk, anybody, I'm here. I'm here. And then like for the females, like I have like 3, my wife and 2 other female admin that know, what I've been through inside and out. And if you guys want to ever talk to them, feel free, So I usually, have the women talk to the women. So if you guys ever have questions, just shoot.
Sandy says Moguls is real. It's like hanging out at your best friend's house.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yes,
really
sir.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Bro, yeah, keep the compliments coming, guys. Let them know what's up.
Stop.
For real, let them know what's up. Like,
no, my head will start to fill in that friggin' little square I'm in.
No.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Mike, did you ever have any experiences that's really scared you?
Oh, all the time.
Really?
All the time. Yeah, the one I was just talking about before when old buddy from Alabama came up and we were out at night. I don't like to go out at night at all. Like,
really?
I'll be honest,
you go out in the day?
Always. Yeah, I'm shook at night, man. I'm shook. Like, I'll be honest. Right. Like it scares the shit out of me. Because that's, they're masters of the night, and like we lose a whole sense. Like, our vision sucks. So like, we have to go to now our other senses, heighten, which is usually like my hearing.
Mm-hmm.
And like everything I hear now, it goes to my mind. And like whether or not like I'm comfortable in the daytime with like, oh, like there they are, like okay, like I'm kind of comfortable because I can see them. When I hear like crunch in the night, I'm like I get on like this wheel in my head, like of like like fear, you know. And I don't know. I'm not good. Like, I don't even go in my backyard really at night anymore because I know they're out there. Like not, you know. And it's not because I have fear of them. It's just, I don't know. It's just what it is for me.
So is it for the most part, have you sought them out, or do they contact you?
Both, I guess. You know, like I kind of just they have to initiate. You know what I mean? Like they're elusive to most people because they don't want to be found by just anybody. You know what I mean? But like I have like a relation, I guess. So you know, so it's always on their terms, whether I go to them or not, whether I go and I sit inside. I could sit inside their, you know, habitat and not make any contact. Like it falls on them, you know.
Yeah, well, that brings up another question. Yeah, go ahead.
Go for it,
man.
No, don't apologize.
A lot of people say, like, when they have encounters as, you know, as frequent as yours, that stuff happens in their house.
Mm-hmm.
Does that happen to you?
Yeah, it hasn't much lately, but yeah, in the beginning it was a lot, you know, like a lot.
Like poltergeist type stuff?
It could be confused with that, but
okay,
it could be easily confused with that, you know. If I wasn't so in touch with them, and you know, if I didn't like know I was making contact with them every day, I might think that's what it was. But you know, it was more like gifts showing up. Like I was like, you know, really torn up over like a decision one day, and I was sitting in this seat over here, my blue lounge chair. I was sitting there all day, like torn up over something, and I kept replaying the same thing over and over in my head about what I should do. And I go to Taco Bell sometimes, but I don't order sauce. You know what I mean, like sauce packets. But on the sauce packets, they say different like sayings and stuff. And this particular
like a fortune cookie,
yeah, right. And this particular sauce packet ended up like as I got up, like you know, there was nothing in the seat, and I went wherever I went for a minute, smoked a cigarette, whatever, came back, and there was sauce packets sitting right where I was sitting, and it said like you know, I forget the exact saying. I have it here. I have every last gift. Like I have it here, but like I forget what it said, but it was like, you know, something like, yeah, you know, like, you know, do what you got to do type thing, or like, you know, go with that, or whatever it said. Wow. I don't know, but it was like, you know, it was the funny part was like I was doubting it, and then like this is gonna sound nuts, but 3 more of them appeared.
Wow, sauce packets?
Where the hell are they coming from if you didn't bring them?
Really?
Yeah, this is just one thing. This is just one occasion. Like,
wow.
You know, yeah, a lot of cool stuff. But then again, so, you know, then again, shit comes up missing too. Like, and then like it appears in different places, and like that gets kind of weird, you know, when like something from your house ends up in the middle of the woods. And like,
I'm kind of curious. Somebody just said something, and I'm going to ask D Swagger. I've been having a bunch of little Mandela type effects.
LLP.
Well, no, I'm curious. Like, what's
a Mandela effect?
I know what a Mandela effect is, but
I don't.
No, I'm curious because something happened to me recently that kind of made me think about that. So,
what's Mandela effect?
Well, Mandela effect is something that you remember happening back a little further in your life.
Yeah.
And you find out it really didn't happen the way you remember it.
So here's how this goes, right? So when you have a connection with the Bigfoot, they'll take you back to a stage in your memory, right? And you have it as a certain vision, and you see it as a certain way, and you've always seen it that certain way. And they take it and they kind of insert into that physical memory that they were there, kind of. So they kind of will give you more of a panoramic or like a 360 view, or more of a full understanding of it. And like, so for me, it's like for instance, I used to go up this sand dunes at a beach a long time ago when I was a kid, and everyone used to go up this, you know, this way, and I'd be like, guys, go up this way, it's so easy. And like, you know, I don't know how I know this is easy, but it is. Like, and they'd have these routes going up, And like it was like almost like jumping on a trampoline, like doom, 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 and they would spring me to the next one. But I don't know how I knew this, but I knew it. And I get to the top, and I'd always be first. And like I'd be looking down, like laughing and talking shit. So I saw this vision. This is my memory, my whole life. 6 months ago, I see it again, and it kind of whoop. Somehow I turn and I can see behind me, and in the tree line, they're there. Almost as if they gave me the way to get up there faster and showed me. They're showing me this is how we scale things very quickly. We have these like ladder effect.
Wow.
And so I don't know if that's
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the same concept of what you're saying, but
no, I mean it's something that you like a historical event that you remember. Like it's called the Mandela effect because
it's
a lot
change.
of people.
It's like it's like if you remember the Golden Gate Bridge is obviously the color it is, but all of a sudden it's blue.
Oh,
and it's always the way it's been, but you remember it being. It's like it was never the color you thought it was.
So,
exactly.
So that happened to me recently. Like it was called there was a book we all read as kids, like for my generation, called the Bernstein Bears.
And that's one of them. But the name is different.
Yeah, so it's not the Bernstein Bears. It's something else. So like I don't know if that's what you mean, but like
that is it. That's it.
That's exactly the one they use as an example.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
it's either Bernstein and then now it's Berenstein or it's there's a question on the spelling of it. Yeah,
that's exactly right.
Big time.
Let me see. I am curious. I'm going to see if I can get D on just for a little bit because it's getting late.
I can hop off if she wants to get in. It's cool.
Man, I could bow out too.
I can fit 10 people on the screen.
It's up to you. I don't want.
No, don't worry about it. I just want to see what a little bit more on this Mandela effect because it's just something weird.
Yeah. I love it. I love learning new shit because you guys are teaching me. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Because a lot of people heard that Mandela died when he was in prison, and come to find out he didn't. So that's why they call it the Mandela effect. Nelson Mandela, who fought against apartheid in South Africa.
South Africa,
yeah. I know who he is. I just didn't. I never heard that.
Yeah, man. If you look that up on the internet, man, they have a bunch of stuff that is like, wow. I remember this completely different.
Lockbeard just said, "Are we seriously doing Mandela effect? LOL. Y'all just misremembering shit." Probably right. No, something
could be true.
I'm curious as to what D has to say on this, like what she's been going through, because I experienced something recently that just struck me as a little weird.
What happened to you, Mo? You go wait till
it's stupid, but it was weird.
You always say that.
No, dude, I felt like my hair was cut.
What? Okay.
I feel like my hair is shorter, dude. I put it in a ponytail, and all of a sudden, I'm like, why does my hair feel like somebody cut it?
Oh.
It was it was weird. It just felt shorter. So it was kind of that. I remember my hair being a little longer. What the fuck happened? It was just weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. I sent D the link, so hopefully she'll pop on real quick. But yeah, we've been on doing this in almost 2 hours.
Okay.
I was.
If she comes on, if she comes on, she'll we'll just do this real quick because I am curious to see what she's going through. And we'll bounce soon.
Yeah, sure.
I got work in the morning. But I'm glad you guys came on, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
No, anytime, bro.
And again, Ben, I'm glad you got to, put those questions out there.
I
always have good questions, man.
I hope I answered them right. I mean, good enough.
Hey, you answered in the way you could.
There's no wrong answer, man. It's your experience.
That's it. Yeah, that's all I can. That's all I can go off, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like watch a lot of like I don't watch my own. So people are like, oh, did you see this person's video? And like, I try not to watch too much of like other researchers and things, and like, because it'll like I don't want it to like cloud what I'm gonna experience. Like, I don't want to have
You
like
don't need the influence.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
like a preconceived idea and like so
Hey, I got one last question, man.
Yeah.
What is have you heard the Bigfoot Odyssey with that Mike guy? Was it Matt? Was it Matt or Mike?
Oh, you're talking about
Might have been
speaking.
Mark.
You're talking about
Mark,
speak.
Mark, Mark.
Oh, that one. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
that
so
one.
so here we go. Right. So there's a lot of I listened to the first few minutes, and he said it happened 5 months ago. And but he had been back in the woods since then. So it was like he was really scared to go back in and telling everyone how horrible it was, but he had gone back in since then. So I was like, that kind of threw me off. But
Okay.
now we're getting into the misidentifications again. So I don't know. I wasn't there. So what did he see right up in his face? Was he really sure that's what it was? I don't know. So
D, I'll
Wow.
send it again if it helps. Sorry, guys.
could be anything.
That was
Could be anything, but it was a very powerful thing that affected the community for quite a while. For quite a while.
dude. He talked about different things that weren't Bigfoot, but that controlled Bigfoot. And man, I can't even try to paraphrase that. It was something you have to listen to.
Yeah, I hear a lot of different things, and that's what I mean. A lot of different people, they get very passionate about something, and that's what it is, and there's so many different things out like that you hear, and how can it all be so definite, but so many different things,
No,
so
Jenny, it wasn't Livewire.
Yeah. No, not him. It was somebody else. No, I won't say his last name, but it was a while. It was about a month ago or 2 months ago, and it
a
shook.
few months ago, a guy from the trail to Bigfoot. That's what I could say.
Yeah. So I like I said, I didn't end up watching it, but I heard about it nonstop for like, probably 2 weeks. Like people were like, "Don't go back out there," and and don't. Why are you still out there? And like I was like, listen, nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing changed.
Ryan, good night. Thanks for showing up, buddy. And
Ryan,
we'll talk soon.
Yeah. All right. Do you want us to bow out? Like.
Yeah. You know what? It's D.
Yeah.
We'll get you on next time, hun. All right. But I am curious about that. The Mandela effect. Some people don't believe it's true, but
it's true.
Oh, wait. Here she is. There we go.
Oh, here we go.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, hey, D.
Hi.
How are you?
D.
Hello. Welcome.
Hi. You probably can't see me because I'm in a dark room.
That's okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, that explains
okay.
it.
You don't need to see me anyway.
Okay.
So tell us about your Mandela effect things that are going on with you.
Okay. Okay, just really quick. Lots of small ones, personal ones recently. When I first died and revived, and that was over 30 some years ago, I started having them. So this isn't a new thing for me. But I couldn't tell very many people about it. But recently, there's been a lot of small ones, and I'll tell you the latest one. It's kind of silly, but it still happened, and it was still weird, okay? Not important, just weird. I just wanted to pick up a box of pancake mix. Picked up something said extra light and fluffy. Looked at it, and said, "Oh no, I don't want this. I want the complete kind. I don't want to have to." And this says I need eggs and milk and everything. I put it back. I start looking at 2 other brands. This lady comes up behind me and she says, "Oh, are you looking for complete?" She goes, "Well, this is the best stuff." And she points it right at what I had in my hands like 5 seconds ago and said, "This is the best one. It's complete. You don't have to put anything else in it." And I look at it and it has changed. Now it says complete.
And it was the same box.
And it doesn't need eggs and milk, just water. And I'm like, what the?
Well, that's probably not the Mandela effect.
They believe it or not, they changed a lot of boxes too lately because of.
Oh yeah, that is the Mandela effect. That's what the Mandela effect is things like that.
So you had a certain box that you were looking at, and somebody pointed it out to you, and then it changed?
No, from what she remembers it being, it's totally different. Like she was like looking at it,
and it's a totally different box than it was before.
But what he's saying is, you were looking at it. It changed like in time that it took to look away from the box, and somebody pointed back out to you. Didn't you read the box and you put it back, and then the woman came over and the box was different all of a sudden? Is that what
exactly?
That's what I thought.
Well,
okay. it happened basically instantly.
Oh, okay.
I read it.
I thought she meant like over a long time.
I read it. I said, "This is not what I want. I want this." Put it down. Was looking at 2 other things. I want complete. Lady comes up behind me, or I wouldn't even have noticed this, and says, "Oh, this is the best one if you're looking for a complete mix. This is the best one." It's the same one I'd had in my hands 5 seconds ago. But I look at it, and now it says complete.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's like, very weird.
Wow.
It seems like that's beyond the Mandela effect.
But, it's too weird. And it's been a lot of I've been so many little small things like that, just tiny things like that.
Yeah.
Not big world shaking or anything, just weird shit.
It's been very recent.
Can you hear Mike, D?
What?
Can you hear everybody? Can you hear Mike? Mike just asked, has it been, this has all been happening recently?
I'm sorry. No, I can't hear him that well. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. Don't apologize.
So, Ben, you got any more questions?
Nah, man, I'm good.
Yeah, it's been more recently.
Okay.
If that's what he was asking.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good, man.
Right on. All right. Well, I'm going to start. Hang out, D. I'm going to start bouncing people off for a minute. Ben, thank you so much for coming on and with your questions. You always have great questions, man.
You're welcome, brother. My pleasure.
I appreciate it. We'll talk soon, man.
All right.
Later, guys.
Mike, thank you again.
Anytime, bro.
Now my door's open, man. You're always welcome here.
All right. Catch you later.
Thanks. So, D, how you been? Hello.
Oh, I'm fine. My stream's been going well. I've been having a lot of weirdness, though.
I'm glad to hear your show's doing good. Must be a real big delay or something.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good for only having been on about a month.
No, that's great.
Yeah, there is a delay. However, I may be shadow banned already. There are people who say they're not getting their notes.
Somebody said that today. They didn't get notified for this show, and I've never had issues like most people saying, "Oh, I didn't get notified." I just think it's somebody didn't click the button right or something. I don't know. But yeah, lately I just haven't had time to go on other shows and watch. I haven't had
I'm
time.
going to tell you what's happening in my in my YouTube, because it's
Okay.
weird. I've got Infinimog right now. There's a picture in a picture in a picture of you in here.
That's weird.
I don't know how this is happening.
So I'm 3 deep.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Wait a minute. Let me get rid of some. Let me see if I can do anything to change this.
Oops. I'm sure Dale pop back on. But we are at 2 hours. I just realized I wasn't sitting on my cushion. That's why my ass hurt so much. Just look down, like, damn, I'm comfortable. Yeah. So if D doesn't pop on in the next minute, we're gonna call it a night. I want to thank everybody so much for showing up tonight. You guys are awesome. Ray, who has personality disorder? Multiple. Gilbert says 3 Mogs. We're experiencing 3 multiverses at once. 3 of me? Fuck that. All right. So I don't think D's going to come back. So no worries, D. No worries. Sandy, thank you so much for saying that. I want to thank all my mods for doing what you do. You guys keep this the Mandela effect. Holy shit, Duke. I just looked down and saw that. That's awesome. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for showing up tonight. And I'm glad that Mike and Ben popped on. I enjoyed listening to those guys. So yeah, I'll be back Tuesday. In between then and now, if you guys anybody decides they think they might want to come on next week, let me know. I think Mike Kirkpatrick might be coming on Tuesday. I hope so. Fingers crossed. It'd be good to get him on. All right, guys. Well, you guys have a wonderful evening. Well, night, morning, wherever you are. I know it's late. And I'll see you guys Tuesday, right? Thanks a lot. And good night. Oh, yeah. Hit like, subscribe, share, whatever. Tuesday, Murray. Right on. Good night, everybody. Thanks again. Peace and God bless.